All right, so let's talk money, personal finance. Sometimes it just feels like,
It's a jungle out there.
right, like where do you even begin? There's just so much information.
So many resources.
Exactly. And that's kind of what we're diving into today. A bunch of websites, actually, that can really help, especially if you're, just starting out.
Yeah, getting your feet wet.
Yeah, finding your financial footing. Like building a solid starter pack for managing your money online.
A starter pack of websites.
Yeah. So think of this as your curated list, your guide to the best of the best in personal finance websites.
All right. Sounds good.
So first off, I think we got to start with the classic, right? Investopedia. I mean, who hasn't turned to Investopedia at some point?
Is it the Wikipedia of finance?
Seriously. I remember when I was really trying to understand Roth IRAs.
Yeah.
I was completely lost. I mean, what is tax-free growth in retirement? It just didn't click. But then I found this amazing article on Investopedia.
Yeah.
And it was boom. Suddenly it all made sense.
They do a great job breaking things down. It can be really intimidating when you're first learning these concepts, but Investopedia does a good job of making it accessible.
Yeah, super accessible.
And once you get those basics down,
You feel so much more confident.
Exactly. You can start making those, informed decisions.
All right, so moving on. Let's say you're thinking about getting a new credit card, or maybe you're looking into different loan options. Where do you even start with that?
There are so many choices.
Right. That's where NerdWallet comes in.
NerdWallet.
Yeah. Have you used their comparison tools?
Oh, for sure. They're great for getting a quick overview of the different options out there.
Right. They've got credit cards, loans, even banking options, all laid out, super easy to compare.
It's definitely a good starting point.
Yeah, but I think it's important to remember
to do your own research too.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's financial situation is so unique.
Totally. NerdWallet might recommend a card with a really low interest rate. But if you're, say, someone who travels a lot,
Oh, yeah.
a travel rewards card with a slightly higher rate might actually be a better fit.
That's a really good point. I think sometimes we get so focused on the numbers,
Yeah,
we forget about the bigger picture.
definitely.
Okay, so now, speaking of getting a handle on your spending, let's talk about Mint. This app, it's a game changer, right?
For budgeting, yeah, it's fantastic.
It's like having a personal finance assistant.
In your pocket.
Yeah. It tracks all your expenses, helps you create a budget. You can even set up alerts so you don't overspend.
It's great for visualizing where your money's actually going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's where did all my money go? I have no idea.
Yeah, you're I swear I didn't spend that much.
Right. And then you look at Mint and you're oh, it's those daily lattes.
Busted.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about investing. Now, I know a lot of people are interested in, picking stocks, trying to figure out the whole stock market thing.
It's a popular topic.
Yeah. And there's a website that's, I think, pretty well known in that world, The Motley Fool.
Oh, yeah.
They've been around forever.
They've got a lot of strong opinions about certain stocks and, the market.
Yeah, they definitely have their investment style.
Which, works for some people.
Right.
But it's important to, remember, investing always comes with some level of risk.
Oh, for sure.
And The Motley Fool, they tend to favor a growth investing style.
Yeah.
Which might not be right for everyone.
Totally. You got to know your own risk tolerance.
Yeah.
And your goals.
Exactly. Your investment goals. What are you hoping to achieve?
Yeah. And that might mean that, their recommendations aren't the right fit.
For you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So staying on the topic of comparing and choosing different financial products, there's another website I wanted to mention. Bankrate.
Another good one.
Yeah. They're really good for loans and mortgages, especially they'll show you different lenders, different interest rates.
So you can shop around.
Exactly. And, I think it's smart to use multiple comparison sites.
Oh, yeah.
Not just rely on one.
Definitely. Because sometimes one site might not have all the lenders or they might have different deals.
Exactly. So it's worth checking out a few Bankrate, NerdWallet.
See what they've got.
Yeah. Okay, now, switching gears again. Let's talk about staying informed. What's happening in the financial world?
Keeping up with the news.
Yeah. There's a website I use all the time, Yahoo Finance.
Oh, yeah. They're a classic.
They have, everything. Real-time market data, news updates. They even have some, educational resources.
Right.
A really good way to, stay on top of things.
It is. But, it's important to remember the market goes up, the market goes down.
Oh, yeah.
It can be really tempting to, react to those daily fluctuations.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But it's, investing is really a long game.
Long term.
Yeah. So try to, not get too caught up in those day-to-day swings.
That's such good advice. So true. Okay, let's talk credit scores. Credit Karma, anyone.
Free credit scores. Everyone loves that.
I know, right? I mean, it's so important to know your credit score. It affects so many things.
Loans, credit cards, even renting an apartment.
Exactly. And the best part about Credit Karma is that checking your score doesn't actually hurt your credit.
It's a soft inquiry.
Yeah, so you can check it as often as you want.
Stay on top of it.
Exactly. All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here, but I wanted to touch on one more sort of advanced resource, personal capital.
This is for those who are...
Taking it to the next level.
Yeah, it's more sophisticated.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like if you're really into managing your investments, looking at the big picture of your finances, personal capital can be amazing.
They have tools for wealth management, retirement planning, investment tracking.
It's a lot more in-depth than some of the other sites we've talked about.
Yeah.
So if you're ready to really dive deep, this is a great one to check out. Okay, we cannot forget about retirement. It's never too early to start thinking about that, right?
Definitely not. The sooner the better.
And for all things retirement, I love Kiplinger.
Ah, yes. They're a classic.
They've been around forever.
Solid advice.
Yeah, solid, reliable advice. They'll help you figure out how much you need to save, what kind of retirement account is best for you, all that stuff.
They cover it all.
And last but not least, we have Smart Asset. This site is all about calculators, which might not sound exciting.
But they're super useful.
Oh my gosh, yes. They have calculators for taxes, retirement planning, even buying a house.
It's great for playing around with different scenarios.
Yeah, what if I save this much every month? Or what if I buy a house with this down payment?
You can see how those decisions might impact your finances.
Super helpful. All right, so there you have it, our personal finance website starter pack.
A whole toolbox for taking control of your money.
Yeah, exactly. And remember, it's all about finding the right tools for you, your goals, your needs.
Yeah, exactly. And taking it one step at a time.
So now I'm curious, after hearing about all these awesome websites, what's one action step you're going to take today to start managing your money better?
What's one small step you can take?
Maybe you'll check out Investopedia, learn a new financial term, or maybe you'll finally create a budget on Mint. Whatever it is, take that first step.
You got this.
You totally got this. All right, that's all for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you later.